and it's a Christmas craft. I just thought, you know, why not? Let's just start off with a Christmas craft, or in the week with a Christmas craft, I guess you could say. So what I've done is I have an old book, and then I printed on my printer on this real thin paper. It's almost like rice paper, I think. Anyway, I printed these two images, and all I did was I took my, hold on, let me just do this so you can see better. I took my paper, I attached it to just a regular piece of copy paper with some washi tape, and then I ran it through my printer, and it worked great. So what we're going to do is we are going to glue all of our pages together and to the back of this. So I don't even know where the middle was, kind of like 212 and 213. So just kind of eyeball it, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to glue this just using, I'm just going to use Mod Podge gloss because it's not going to show, and I don't have much of the mat sealed up. So I'm just going to apply this to my page here. Okay, so we've done that. It's done. So now we're going to seal the sides. And that's when I'm going to use just this regular matte Mod Podge and see if we can get this done. Doing a really generous coat. So, like I said, I think I'm going to distress the edges, but I've got to let this dry. I'm just using this gathered twigs, and I'm just going to go around all of the edges here. Okay, I need to get it right here, so I think what I'm going to do is get not that brush, one of these little brushes, and see if I can get in. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. All right. I tried to make these about the same size, but I want to make sure that I cover the whole thing. All right, let's make sure. So we need to do a little bit more of the distressed oxide up here. I mean, the gathered twig. Okay. Kind of. Okay, so I'm going to add this. Oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. It's just so pretty. I don't know if I can distress the edges of this or not. It's a little hard. Let's see. There we go. Just a little tip, hold it against a ruler. Just a little bit out. And you're able to distress the edges. Okay, so let me do this other sheet. See if I can get this one to tear. And that's another thing. You could use napkins. I didn't even think about that. You could use napkins for this. It would look gorgeous. Let's make sure the book is right side up. That might make a difference. Because you can see some of the words. Oh, y'all, look. That is just, sorry about that. That is just so pretty. And then that one is just going to go right there. And then we're going to put some greenery on the top. All right, so I'm going to just Mod Podge this on. And you could also do like the, you know, the, where you let the Mod Podge dry and then you use an iron. And then just, you know, let the Mod Podge dry and then you just use an iron. I got a smudge of something right there. Okay, I think I have enough here. And make sure I have enough right there. Now, one thing to remember, if you're using just regular distressed ink, that ink is water-based. And so when you are, you know, adding your stuff to it, it's going to smear. I'm going to see if I can do this a little bit gentler than I did before. I am not even going to worry about wrinkles because I don't want to tear my paper. Gosh, that looks so good. I love this project. Isn't that gorgeous? That looks so pretty. And like I said, I'm going to get a stand so that it will stand up, and we're going to decorate the top of this. I'm going to, whoops. And then I just have all kinds of little pieces of greenery that I'm going to use. See, that looks really good. I got fabric strings all on it. So that looks really good, but I think I've only got one of those. I have two of these, so I may kind of add that as well. I think this is too big. Cut that off, and I'm going to glue this to there, and then glue some stuff on the top. Ah! There we go. Kind of like that. And then we're just going to add some stuff up here to it as well. All right. This is just kind of our foundation here. And then we'll just go from there. So you can't even tell I made a mistake right there. Let's see here. This one doesn't have. Yeah, let's see what this one has. Let me just add some more. I think I've taken all my. I think I took all my little berry thingies off of here. I may just use a. I'll finish my sentence in just a minute. This side needs a little more, I think. All right, I could keep going. I could just keep going, but I think, yes, don't they? I think I want a big bell, and the only bell that I have are these. I guess I could add several, and maybe another, I don't know. I don't know how to finish it. Maybe add an acorn over here. And then just put that there, maybe with a little bit of ribbon. I don't know what all I've got. All my ribbon is really, really big. So I'm going to stop there. I really think it needs another pine cone over here. I think that looks really good. Wonder if I should put it, well, it's glued down now, so it's sticking. So I have another pine cone, and I think I'm done. I think I'm just going to leave it like this.